So today is all about how to get this hairstyle and this volume. I'll show you the products I use and all the steps I take. So let's go. This is DIY with Di. My name is Diane, and today I think I'm going to show you how I do my hair. I haven't done anything to it. I just washed it this morning. There's no product in it. And you see how unbelievably soft and lifeless it is. So we're going to change that up. First, today I'm going to use my Bedhead Say No More. It's like a flat iron, but it curves, so you can also use it kind of like a curling iron. So I'm going to turn that on. I usually do close to high because my hair really doesn't hold much of a curl. All right, turn that on. While that gets going, go over the products I do use. Garnier Fructis-Texture Tease. Really like this. The L'Oreal Lock It Bold Control Hairspray. I'm having a hard time finding this. It's almost out. I haven't been able to find it at Walmart. Really haven't been able to even find it on Amazon, so I'm gonna have to try and find where I can find it. I go back and forth between the Sexy Hair Big Powder Clay and Got to Be Volumanic. And these are the texturizing powder, volume and texturizing powder. I'm going to start with just a little bit of the texture spray, just kind of all over, give it a little bit more, I don't even know what the word you want to call it. Get a little more texture. Make it a little stiffer, because right now, without it, my hair is too soft. It just goes everywhere. Kind of run my fingers through that. Use my little clip. I just get those right off Amazon. No specific preference exactly. I'm going to part my hair just a little bit to kind of take the upper portion. I try to make it where I don't flatten it and pull it tight. I'll take a top portion from the back. I see a couple hairs that are probably supposed to go more forward. See those longer hairs right there? You know what? We're just gonna clip them. I just kind of clip it down to match the rest of it. You go in at a different angle. You go in this way, not straight across. It'd be too blunt. I just kind of go in like that. I do usually cut my own hair. I have been since quarantine all started. I've gotten it, I think, cut maybe twice in the past 2 years. And the last time I was not happy with it. So I've pretty much just been cutting it myself. I've watched some YouTubes, but I usually just start chopping away. This, a lot of times I use my husband's clippers, or sometimes he'll do it. I trim up my neck back here, which needs to be done. It's a little hot in this bathroom. And I just use a mirror to do the back. I kind of just start kind of curling under. See how it gives it a nice curve with these edges being rounded. Then just kind of go in at an angle, and I take some and I slowly curl with it so that I have some curls at a different angle. Just go kind of slow so it'll curl it at an angle instead of just down. Of course, because I'm recording, everyone's stacked up. But it just does just enough to give it enough texture. Alright. Now, on to the next part. I'm just going to take smaller sections. Actually going to come at an angle so that I can curl it sideways. Then a lot of these I just kind of come this way and I just kind of curl it going backwards instead of trying to twist my arm all around and have it all over the place. Right. Let's just take another section, kind of slowly pull it through, give it some curl. Slowly, the slower you go, the more the curl will be. And then on this one, I'm going to actually curl it facing towards my face because then it gives it more of a lift. It's going to give it more of a lift right here. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of the texture spray. Just kind of lightly go over them all, because it's almost like a finishing spray as well. But it gives it a little bit of hold, but not too much like hairspray would. Alright, this I usually pull to the side, so this is going to look a little crazy. And I just start curling. Alright, I'm going to go take this lengthwise. I like to do this just a little bit, just kind of rub it back and forth, let it sit there. That way it gives it a little bit of standing up more so. I'm going to tilt this camera a little bit, there we go. Because I notice you guys can't probably see the ends of my hair. So then I just kind of just let it lay down. This bottom portion, I don't really want it to curl. I just gave it a little bit of oomph at the top by holding it up. Alright, now with these, I'm going to get as close to the root, and then I'm going to pull it almost in a downward forward before I curl it. See, I pull it almost down toward my face, and it gives it a little bit more of a lift right in there. Alright, then I just like to put it towards the back while it's still hot. That way it will more so cool down and hold that lift. Alright. Alright, just rub it back and forth. Hold it for a second. Then in a downward towards my face. And slowly pull through. And then it's going to give it a curl. Then you can, don't want to pull it too much because I want that lift. Whew. It's getting a little hot in here. Let's give it a little more. Alright. This one, we're going to come forward with the same type of motion, going a little down toward my face. Ooh, that's not really how I wanted that to go. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot, 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 hot. Remember, I'm going for the lift. That's why I'm going in a different direction. Everything backwards so that it will cool in that direction. All right, now this is where I really want that lift, so I'm going to emphasize at the root to come more in this direction, in a downward direction. And then I go to curl it back. Alright, see, it gives it some more lift. And I'm going to spread it out a little. Spray. And then wait a few minutes. I'd say I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes after it cools. You want it to cool before you go touching it. Right, I'm going to use this one today, the Got To Be. And what I do is I lift some of the hair in the back, just kind of puff it on there. Ooh, that looked like a lot. Then I kind of puff it right there. Ooh, yeah, this is coming out. It's a brand new bottle, and I forgot. Kind of put it in. This is one of the only ways that I get my hair to actually, got it all over me, have the right amount of volume. Alright, then I just kind of start working it into my scalp and hair. I forgot to rub my fingers through my curls before I apply because it does have like a stickiness about it. So once it is in your hair, it gives your hair like a hairsprayed feel almost. So if you go to run your fingers through your hair, it's already like, back in the day, got matted hair. But you will see how well it works on giving volume. Let me look at the back. Now, do you see how much volume I have in the back? See all that curl? Just keep kind of fluffing it up with my fingers. Kind of getting it to go in the right spots where I want it. Like I said, it's just a little tough because I don't want to get rid of that curl. Alright, everything looks pretty good. Now, fix some of these spots up in here. Just trying to pick apart some of these curls. Alright, now I'm going to tilt my head to the side, spray it a little. I'm just pulling on some of it to make sure it has that volume I want. Making sure the hairs all stay in place. It would go out for this video while I'm trying to show you this. I've used this a few times. It's the Sally Beauty's brand of, or not Sally Beauty's brand, but it's from Sally Beauty. It's the Keratin Flex Finish. I don't like it as much. This one gives you more of like, just like there's like, you don't even have hairspray look. It just looks more natural, where this one adds a little bit of like shine to it, like you have the hairspray in your hair. But it'll do for today. And yes, my kids tell me I kill them with hairspray all the time. But you saw how soft my hair is. And if I don't spray it intensely with hairspray, it won't hold the curl. It won't hold anything. So, my bathroom is loaded with hairspray particles. And here is finishing touch. So, do you see all the volume I have now? I will turn around for you to see the back again. But it takes all those products, the Garnier Fructis-Texture Tease spray, the Got to Be Volumanic Texture powder, and like I said, this is my favorite, L'Oreal Lock-It Bold Control Hairspray. It takes all of that to try and do this. Now this will last me, I try to make it last me at least 2 days. Some days it can last me 3. By the 3rd day I probably have to tease it, fluff it a little, but I make it last because everything that I have to go through to get it to look like this. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps some of you that have fine, flat hair like me. Mine has gotten thinner since I had my last child. Actually, as soon as I got pregnant with her, my hair really went thin. I used to have thicker hair. So I really had to learn how to do and what to do and what to use to get the volume back and the life back into my hair. But these are some of my favorite products. They're not high-end. They're actually pretty affordable and cheap. I get them from Walmart, walmart.com, even Amazon sometimes. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was different. Once again, this is DIY with dye. I usually do some crafts, but I like to throw a few different things in, change it up a little. So I hope you subscribe, hit the like button, and click that notification bell so that you can be notified of future uploaded videos. All right, have a good day. Bye.